Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I have this beautiful Choose Happy kit from Panda Bird Design, and I have all of this beautiful extra deco, including some of the extras that Jess included in I think all of the orders. So very excited to be finally doing the voiceover for this plan with me. It turned out incredibly beautiful, and I love how this entire spread turned out. I had a lot of fun sharing it over on Instagram because it truly is just so pretty. And this is the Gathered Layers collection add-on that I think Jess is going to start doing with her kits moving forward. So that was a huge surprise for me, and I was really excited to see that add-on. So hopefully if you like that add-on, you picked it up so you could try out the Gathered Layers collection, especially if you did not pick up anything from the Gathered Layers collection. I think it's a really great sampler to just try out some of the stickers. So I'm finally joining the trend of these super dainty garlands in the washi section. So I've used garlands for a very long time, but I'm finally just joining the same trend of using the ones that take up the full width of a page. I think they're just called trims, but I'm finally glad that I did. It just took me a while to finally pick some up. I was really trying to use up my collection before I bought new things, but I could not resist. These are from Paper Trail Plans, and they're incredibly beautiful. I love how this bottom section turned out, and if you saw at the beginning, I did try to pull in some of the Gathered Layers light gold stickers as well. So these are the day covers from the collection. I believe they're in her shop permanently as well. And they're some of my favorite things to use every week now. I feel like I've been using them consistently just because I love the unique shape that they offer up there. And they're not super big, so they don't take up the full width of the columns. And they're just really beautiful and delicate. These are on the transparent matte paper, I believe. So Jess and I hopefully will design new styles of these date covers in the future. I love how they look. They're super pretty, and I can't wait to do different versions. Um, the date dots are from Sadie Stickers, and then here I'm just kind of playing around with the date cover deco. This took me 1,020 years. I was super indecisive, and I really wanted it to turn out really pretty. Her florals are so good. I love the green piece on day 6. It is so beautiful. I love the way it flows, and it was just like a treat to play with florals that kind of went in several different directions. I thought it was really fun and different. So it allowed me to be more creative and play around with placement. So here I'm pulling this trim from Bloom Paper Studio. Sorry, I just sneezed like 3 times. My allergies are so bad. Okay, so the washi trim, the scalp one, that is from Bloom Paper Studio, really beautiful. And this is the add-on I was talking about that came with the kit. These full box floral trims are so pretty. I really adore them. I use them on the sidebar at the top and bottom. And the full box I felt like was appropriate. It had the quote in it. And then here I'm going to change this later. Initially I put these drops. I'm going to start calling them drops now because I'm not a fan of the word dangle. If you listened to or watched my recent haul, I was sharing that. Not the biggest fan of that word. So thank you to one of my subscribers that commented. She said that, the word drop is great too, and I love that option. I forget, I think it's Vicky. So anyways, I'm just putting down my full boxes now. Oh my gosh, my allergies are so bad, you guys. I hate when I have really bad allergies, and I don't really get bad allergies, but for whatever reason, the older I'm getting, the worse my allergies have gotten to. Or maybe I just never paid attention to it. I don't know. So my foundation of putting down my stickers has been all over the place recently. I just feel like my brain is going a lot faster than my hands can put down stickers. But I really enjoy Panda Bird Design's new format. She recently reformatted her kits. I think this was the newest kit with her new format, and I love it so much. It was such a pleasure to plan with, honestly. Her florals are so pretty, and the cut lines are pretty close to the florals and super kiss cut. There is a very minimal white border. I just really like the different things that she's offered in her new kit, so I adored it. Her day covers are really pretty too, but of course I wanted to use the Gathered Layers one just because I felt like it was appropriate with this being a collab with the shop too. So these are the green pieces I'm talking about that I really enjoyed using here on the 7th here. I just love the way it just falls, and it was different. So since I picked up a few sheets, I had maybe 8 of those. So that was really great and fun to pull in. And yeah, but if I miss any stickers, please comment below. I know that sometimes I kind of talk through the stickers and things like that. So I'm happy to do that. But if you've been watching me for a while, you pretty much know that I use the same shops and stickers consistently. So I don't really stray from that very often, especially of late. So there's that. Okay. Here I'm I'm really struggling to do my day covers. I don't know why. This was definitely tricky because I wanted to do something extra, like I usually am. Um, but I love how this turned out, and I do cut up these dots. I cut them from the dot banners from Honey Inked, and I'm putting them down individually here. I know recently Sadie Stickers did a dot cluster and like dot accent $2 Tuesday, so if you were able to snag those, definitely such a benefit because you're not cutting up stickers individually. So here I'm using one of the Gathered Layers, like larger tacos, and I thought this would be fun to pull into the sidebar. It's a little bit different, but I think it turned out really pretty. And then I'm pulling in the other Gathered Layers shadow box that came with the add-on, as well as these drops. So this went really quickly. I might need to slow this down. If you make YouTube videos for Plan With Me's, let me know if you ever find that your clips are so fast that when you're doing your voiceover, you're like, hold on, let me slow this down because I didn't realize that I sped up the sidebar section there way too fast. So I slowed it down, so hopefully that was a lot better. So on the 4th here, I just wanted to mark, I think I'm just marking that I took my sister to school. Oh, here's my planner. Yay, I actually grabbed my planner for the first time in a long time. So I just wanted to mark that I took my little sister to school this day, and I felt like this was a very appropriate sticker, and it's just so cute. I kind of want a full sheet of those now. It's this A+, like stack of papers and pen from Crafts by Towie. That's super adorable. I love how that turned out. And the same trick that I did with another Crafts by Towie kit in the past, I used her heart swoosh and I layered it over some florals and cut around it so it looks like the florals are actually a part of the divider. This turns out super pretty. I love doing it every single time. I think it gives the florals, or it gives the divider some extra color as well. So I'm just marking, getting an, or making an iced coffee and planning this morning. I love doing that right before I have to jump into work. It's just kind of relaxing and gets my mind right for the work day. Um, and starts my work week really well, honestly, especially because you'll see here, but I marked too many meetings. And the way I marked my meetings this week was by using some of the scallop circles from the Gathered Layers collection and then layering it over some florals. You'll see that I play around with the different kinds as well. And then I'm pulling in some of the garlands from Sadie Stickers here, and I loved doing this with, I think it was another Crafts by Towie kit in January sometime, but I did this and then I put like some snowflakes or something at the time. I'm just basically putting flowers or dots at the corners so it looks like it's hanging from something. I love how pretty that looks. And the what are these called? The flower meadows clusters. I think those are from Honey Inked. Yeah, they're from Honey Inked, and I cut them up. And then I'm just marking therapy. And then I also wanted to mark that we watched Fury. So if you ever watched Fury, it's yeah. I know that the icon I'm pulling in has a book, but I just love how cozy that looks with the pillow and the blanket. I really just want the pillow and the blanket. So Chow, if you're watching, I would love if you would make stickers with just a pillow and the blanket to mark maybe any kind of relaxing thing, watching a movie, snuggling, relaxing, reading, etc. Okay, I didn't mind using that even though like there was a book because it wasn't specific to reading, but I still wanted to use it. What was that noise? Okay. Anyways, what's happening here? Oh, I forgot to put the trims between the headers and full boxes. I also forgot to put the headers all together. I know I've seen a lot of planners start using dividers as headers in general. Sorry, Jace is, well, not sorry, but Jace is over here yawning and making a lot of noises next to me. He is trying to take a nap. Is it a nap though if you're doing it all day long? Is it a nap? Let me know your thoughts. Dogs have the best life, honestly. Okay, so on Tuesday, I took Jace onto walks. Oh, I can't say that out loud. Oh my gosh, his ears perked up. Yep, okay. Um, and then I used these paw prints from Crafts by Towie. I believe I saw her mention that she is now including those as full sheets because a lot of people were requesting them. They were initially on her dog sampler sheets. So I love that sampler sheet too. I actually kept asking her to make the leash on their own sheets, and she did, and I was so, so thankful. Still am. I love using them. They're my favorite way to mark taking Jace on walks. Okay, on or I think went on a lunch date. Here I'm just cutting up the bow. You'll see that I wanted to actually place it further down. So I just cut it off, and it looks pretty seamless. It doesn't even look like it was meant to go there, you know what I mean? Or that I cut it. So we went and grabbed tacos at our new favorite Mexican spot. So good. Like I don't think I could ever go to another Mexican spot anymore just because like it's just so good. Just everything about it is significantly better than other places we've been. Even though it's a little bit further of a drive, it's totally worth it. Okay, so I took the trick from Lauren and I just used a whited out scallop box and I put it over one of the busier boxes that came with the kit. And so I can actually see my handwriting. I do love that Panda Bird Design. She has very intricate and patterned and beautiful boxes. Although at times they are a little bit busy, I think a really great way to go around that is to just use a white box over it, like what Lauren does. And like I said, I got that trick from her, so I still love that there's the pattern and all the colors in the background because it helps it pop a little bit, you know? Okay, so on Tuesday I had 5 meetings, good gracious. Yeah, so fun fact, you probably don't care, but I'm gonna share anyways because I don't know what else to talk about. But I recently got asked to be a mentor at my job as well, which is kind of insane because I really only got out of training like mid-December, early to mid-December, and then accepted the job permanently full time in like mid-February. So I'm very honored and proud that they would ask me to be a mentor as well. So I guess it shows I'm doing something right. But it is a lot more work. Not as much as I thought it would be. It's definitely just more time consuming. But when it comes to like being a project manager, as long as you're managing your projects and your time very well and efficiently, it can be done. And I say that, well, honestly though, there are some times where my projects are just there are just so many that I feel like I can't breathe. But honestly, as long as you set yourself up for success, it's totally manageable. So I'm very excited, and I think it's finally it's very reassuring. Like my work, my work ethic, my knowledge, all of that stuff is really it's just reassuring. I just feel very proud and excited to see like where my career goes from here. It's been a wild ride. Like not to, just to think about a year ago from this past March, I was in a completely different field, and then I changed my career like industry, or I changed industries like in October, and then here we are. I'm really, really glad I'm in this industry though, because I've been wanting to be in project management for a long time. So the fact that I kind of fell into this like business is really, really great. I love my managers. My leadership is just phenomenal. And I also think I had like some of the best mentors too. So it's making me even more excited to like be a mentor myself because I have something to kind of like not prove, but I really want to replicate the kind of mentorship that I received. And it's just really encouraging me to only be the best that I could possibly be. Of course, I'm going to make mistakes, like no pressure. It's, of course, nerve wracking, but I'm excited. I think good things are to come. So, anyways, all right. What was I? Did I forget to mark something? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So on Wednesdays, I actually don't write in what I'm doing right away, like on Wednesdays and Sundays, mostly because the coil gets in the way on Wednesdays. So I wait till I put everything down. And then I do the same thing on Sunday because it's on the edge of the book or the planner. So I took Jace on 2 walks using a leash from Crafts by Towie. I used the same scallop circles from Panda Bird Design and Gathered Layers collection. The meetings are custom scripts from Paper Trail Plans. And then, I'm also using a lot of beautiful garlands from Sadie Stickers. And what I do, a quick trick, not really a trick, I don't know, but it's just something I've been doing for a long time, is if I'm ever needing to extend a garland or a divider, I will just cut up dots individually and extend them. So it looks a little bit more finished. I watched, what did I watch? The Imitation Game this day. That was really, really good. Love that movie. Um, What else? We made crostinis and had drinks at home, so that was really nice. It was kind of like a date at home, and it was nice to just have some fancy food and drinks. On Thursday, had meetings marking it the same way as I have been doing, using some drops as well to mark sushi and drunk noodles. I used some chopsticks. I really love the way the eucalyptus looks with the chopsticks like that. It's really pretty. And the sakura clusters are from Sadie Stickers, by the way. If you're interested, a lot of the clusters and garlands are from Sadie Stickers. These whited out scallop boxes are from Crafts by Towie. So thankful she made bigger sheets of like the ovals and the other circles and such. I've been having such a fun time using them, and it's nice that there's so much more on a sheet. So definitely pick those up if you're interested and use my code Rachel10. Okay, what else happened? Took Jace on a walk. That is such an adorable sticker. It's a collar sticker. I love those. I kind of want full sheets of those too. There was a tornado watch and we lost power, so I used a house to mark that. Nothing like it's not a positive thing, but at the same time, like I guess it was significant enough for me to mark that. I did the same trick with the flowers and the divider. And then, oh, I just had a really great movie binge this night and I just watched Happy Feet and Ice Age. It was very nostalgic, very fun. I will say the humans in Ice Age still creep me out. Um, yeah, they just creep me out. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. They creep me out. On Friday, I made Greg and I a waffle breakfast sandwich. It was good. Greg was like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "It's a waffle sandwich." And he was like, "Oh." Because he's, I guess, just used to eating them separately, but I was just feeling it in the moment, so I made a waffle breakfast sandwich. Used another divider with the same trick with the flowers. And let's see. Oh, I watched Catching Killers. So, yes, I watch a lot of true crime documentaries on Netflix. Don't judge me. Tay's probably laughing and like she always jokes with me. She's like, I never want to get on Rachel's bad side because honestly, all the true crime that she watches and listens to, it's just a joke, you guys. It's just a joke. Um, I'm just pulling in these really dainty dot dividers. These are from Honey Inked. I love them so much. They are so delicate and I need to stock up on them. They're very light, like you don't even realize they're there, but it's very subtle and it still helps like close off a section. Oh my gosh, I didn't use I always forget to trim off like a section. You'll see on Saturday I forgot to do it, but it's fine. I'll probably just do it later. I really love how this section turned out marking meetings, the way like the florals are coming from both sides, one in the corner and then one just on the side. It just looks really pretty. I had 3 meetings this day, and then I used a dog toy. This was a perfect sticker to mark too. I have a lot of samplers in gold from Crafts by Towie, so it's kind of an accomplishment when I'm able to use them up. And this toy sticker was, no exception. It's super beautiful and super cute. I wanted to mark that Jace got to pick out his own toys at PetSmart. That was really cute. Okay, so story time now. I think I touched on this a little bit previously, but if you own a Jeep, you might be familiar with Jeep or ducking of Jeeps or uh, duck duck Jeep. Basically, you put a rubber duck on someone's Jeep, and it's just a thing that started. I think it actually originated in Canada, which is kind of cool, and it's not. It's pretty recent, actually. I think of 2020, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. But I remembered after going to PetSmart, by the way, is it PetSmart or PetSmart? I will never know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I really I really want to know what you guys think it is and what you've always kind of said. I try to just say it fast enough so nobody questions me, but it's fine. Um, okay, so after leaving PetSmart, I walked to my Jeep and I saw a rubber duck on my handle. It's like a cow duck. So it's I don't know. There's a lot of different like animals of ducks. It's weird. And it was on the door handle of my Jeep, and I was like, "What's happening?" Like, I was looking around because I thought, like, a kid left their toy. I'm so naive. Oh my god. I thought a kid left their toy on my Jeep, and I was like, "Why would a kid do this? Like, could the kid even reach this?" Anyways, whatever. Um, but it didn't dawn on me until the next day when we went and grabbed sushi with our friend, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Jeep thing, right?" And I was like, "I don't know, is it?" And I'm the one with a Jeep. Like, it's fine. I'm not embarrassed at all. It's fine. It's fine. But then I really just went down like a rabbit hole of like researching this and like looking into it, watching videos. There's a ton of like Instagram reels and TikToks on it, I'm sure. And yeah, so I was actually about to go buy some rubber ducks myself because I wanted to partake, but honestly, I don't feel like a lot of people in my area really do this, or I'm probably just not going to the right places. Um, but the point of it is if you own a Jeep, uh, other fellow Jeep owners like put ducks on your Jeep. And then you can actually see some people with Jeeps that have a collection of ducks on their dashboard. I know it might sound silly to some people, but it's a really fun community thing. I think it's really cool. And then kind of, again, I went down the rabbit hole, and a lot of places and Jeeps really just, not Jeeps, so like the community of Jeep owners do a lot of fundraisers and things like that too. So it's really cool. I learned a lot about my community, so that was really awesome. But it does spark conversation. This one guy that also has a Jeep Wrangler, when I was at the gym, I was like, listen, I really like your skeleton duck. I think it's pretty cool. It was just like, I was like, I have this small duck right now, and my collection is growing. But fun fact, Greg actually got me a All Blacks New Zealand rugby rubber duck. So it's got Dan Carter's jersey number on it, and the New Zealand All Blacks logo, of course, and there's Jace. Okay. I think Greg just got home, so that's probably why he's barking. All right, so like I was saying, Greg got me a duck as well for an early birthday gift, and it really made my day. It's such a cute rubber duck, and it's perfect because we love rugby and we love the All Blacks. We watched them in Japan for the Rugby World Cup before COVID hit and everything like that. So it just meant a lot to me, and I honestly need to find a way to stick it to my dashboard because it's way too big to just sit in one of the like sections on my dash, so it doesn't move around. Because that's quite dangerous, like having that move around is no bueno. Okay, I talked through Saturday, so that's the story of my duck, or the ducks now. All right, so on Saturday I filmed a Plan With Me, watched more of Monsters Inside. Greg had a rugby game. We grabbed beers at a bar after the rugby game for like a rugby social, and then we went and grabbed sushi with our friend and had some Ritas. I love soft serve. Greg likes to get water ice too. I know there's a whole way you guys say it. Water ice? Water? I don't know. But if you know, you know. Okay, on Sunday I had coffee and filmed a Plan With Me. Again, just my relaxing mornings. By the way, I love how this turned out down here. I used another one of the doilies that came with the Gathered Layers collection, and I just covered it with florals and I trimmed it down so it's shallower, and this turned out so beautiful. I didn't have anything else to mark, so I just wanted to fill in the space. I did chest and triceps, took Jace on a walk. No, I had brunch at a restaurant with my family and Greg. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is everything. I hope that you're doing well, and I will talk to you next time. Take care. Bye, everybody.
To the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. Sudden gaze and time, it started racing, but moments tend to fade, and you're too far away from me to get my name in. Someone keeps blocking my way.